three key words for me when it comes to farming are profit, profit, profit. That's all I care about. It's all I'm interested in. It is the only figure I care about at the end of the day. And the two cornerstones to us achieving maximum profit from the acreage we have, from the farm we have, from the type of cow we have, are grass and feed to yield.
Dairymaster's Milk Manager and Feed to Yield in-parlour feeding system continually adapts to each cow's individual nutrition requirements. This both saves money and makes money. Each cow's ration is tailored to the amount of milk she gives. Cows with high yields are fed to support their production, and cows that give less milk are not overfed unnecessarily. In this way, cows perform to the best of their ability and maintain good body score throughout their lactation.
The amount of money I was spending on meal every year, it was very, very high. It was by far our biggest expense. So I decided that I'd have to try and tackle it and do something about it. What I've found since we went that way is that I have an awful lot less fat cows, I have a lot less thin cows. The cows tend to have a nice body condition, and I have also found that my high yielding cows go back and calf much easier. It has made a big difference to the fertility of my high yielding cows. It cut my meal bill by 1/3 in the first year. It actually paid for itself in the first year. And last year, when we milked 120 cows, our meal bill was slightly lower than it was when we were milking 80. So that would say that it has made a huge difference. The other thing I like about it very much is that it supports yield. It doesn't drive yield. The cow sets her own yield. The yield will be risen by about a week before the meal feeding rises to meet it. So it's not driving yield. It's not pushing a cow to a place she's not comfortable going. It supports the cow where the cow wants to go to herself. And it keeps her there, and as the cow drops down, the same thing, it doesn't immediately drop. If a cow has reduced her yield in a week, the meal will come down with it. It gives me enormous scope to get the most I possibly can out of my meal. Yeah, you'd say to yourself, look, sure, I know my cows, and I'll be sure I give that one, she's a better cow, I give her an extra pull, or I give that one a lesser pull. You cannot imagine the difference that an automated, computerized system makes to that, because there are savings, huge savings to be had. And I suppose the proof of the pudding was a 1/3 saving on my meal bill in the first year when we put in the system. And we actually, in that same year, we also achieved higher yields, and definitely we found it much easier to get our higher yielding cows back in calf, much easier. So essentially I would say we went from the Stone Age to the Space Age. Along with good grassland management, it is the absolute cornerstone of my business. I would not give up my feed to yield system. The difference it has made, the freedom it has given me, the control it has given me, there is no way I would part with my Dairymaster feed to yield system. I would recommend it very highly and very strongly to anybody, regardless of their farming system. How can it not be a good thing to targeting the feed at the yield? If the cow is not given the milk, she does not get the feed. That absolutely. Whereas at the same time, if the cow is giving the milk, she gets the feed. I mean, to my mind, it's a no-brainer. It is the best thing we've ever put in here, and it has maximised our profit and made it very easy to run a high-yielding herd of cows.